I just got a thumbnail suggestion. Remember Hawk Tua girl? She only has 9 viewers now. I wonder what
Oh
that is.
shit.
Oh, she was great. I liked her. She was cute, right? She was funny.
Mm-hmm.
She's
You
one of the
knew it
few
was.
people who went viral who you were kind of like cool with.
Mm-hmm.
You're
But
like, she's cool.
man, doesn't that suck though? That like she could have really turned that moment into something cool. And I honestly feel she got around the wrong people.
Hey, do you think that there's some truth to the faster you go up, the faster you come down?
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather have like, you know what they always say, like it's harder to stay relevant than it is to be relevant, like or to
Yeah.
get to that
Yeah.
process, right? Like it's harder
Yeah.
to hold on to your money than it is to make the money. So I like the slow rise.
That's true with technology too. Like, you know, that there was those in when I was in college, there were these Girls Gone Wild DVDs that like skyrocketed and then plummeted because it's all driven by technology, right? Someone
Right.
gets the technology to print DVDs, do the quick editing, and then it comes straight down. I remember when CGI first started coming around in late '90s, and this people would just make movies of just like a bee flying through a CGI bee, like flying through flowers, and like it would be crazy. And then it's like now it's like you have to do it. The demands what you need is CGI is like nothing, right? It's just everywhere.
Right. Right. Yeah. And if you think about it too, like that even goes as far back as the first animation with like Steamboat Willie. Well,
Yeah.
it was just like
Yep.
a repeat of him like on the boat doing this and like and you know, people like dressed up in suits and women came in dresses to see that. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Nuts to think about.
Uh Easier to retain members than gain new ones. I've been studying all things CF.
Yeah, that's very true. You would rather have longer retention than always having to chase churn and find new
Something
leads.
something weird happened on the boys' YouTube station last night.
Which one?
Their vlog, the homeschool vlog. They
What
put
do you mean?
on 100 subscribers and had 7,000 views in 48 hours.
Oh, awesome. I was just thinking, you know, it's so funny. I was just thinking last night, like when is they gonna have the moment? Like when is it gonna have when is it
Yeah,
gonna be the video?
yeah. This video normally their videos get like 2 to 600 views. This one just
Yeah,
shot up to 1,000 in like 3 hours. I was wondering if
that's
Hiller
so
or
cool.
Jenny promoted it. I was like, how the fuck did that happen?
No. And it's kind of cool that they didn't because you would rather have the YouTube algorithm like find it because if those 200 to 500 people that are watching, right? Like
Yeah,
200 to
yeah,
600 you said, like
yep,
if they're
yep,
watching it and they're watching all the way through and they're
yep.
commenting and they're liking it, like the algorithm is just getting to know the audience and their audience is going to be different. Like it's not going to be like, oh, well here's CrossFit or here's this. So
It was
that's really cool.
20,000 impressions with a 10% click through rate.
Dang.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah. Let people
In
know they
less
can
than
reach out to
48
their
hours.
agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Hey
amazing.
Matt, good to see you Saturday. I was the one wearing the CEO sweatband.
Oh, great to see you. Yeah, that was cool. Thanks for coming up and saying hi.
Uh, Thoughts on Hopper's Keep Hammering podcast? I don't know what you're referencing. Did he go on a podcast?
Cameron Haynes. Yeah. Keep
Oh, that's
hammering is like
cool.
Haynes' thing. Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch that before the CrossFit Games update show on Friday. That's awesome. I'm stoked for Hopper. I'm stoked for all 4 of those guys. They're really putting themselves out there.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And you know, Dallin, James, like all of them at the ranch and stuff like that were just like they were game for whatever. There was no, I didn't get any like prima donna from them as like we talked about on the post show. Like they didn't have any idea of the like the workouts they were gonna do. I'm not calling them events anymore because that wasn't an event. That wasn't something that was like set up. That was just dudes throwing down. And you guys got an inside look at it. And nice. Wow, that was deep.
Thank you.
And yeah, they were just completely willing to do whatever, put themselves out there. And at the end too, like Down came over and he's like, hey dude, like utilize us, like tell a team like whatever you guys need. So that was really cool.
I am very curious about this. Fun morning at the ranch with these guys. After 3 workouts, I gave them custom belts I made for them. from tdcmercantile.com. And while getting ready for the photo, we almost had a champ on champ fight breakout. That would have been a first. I guess boys will be boys. I wonder if Dave addresses this. Look you can see Hopper reaches over. It looks like he's whacking James. And then James is coming over and Hopper looks like a little like playfully scared. But that looks real.
That was very real, my friend.
You were there for that.
I was there for that. And
James looked huge there.
Dude, it was interesting because James is really like, he's just a really friendly dude. You know what I mean? Like, I've just never, but the look on his face there, like all of a sudden I saw him as like a
where are you when this happens? Where are you standing?
I'm like, just if looking at it this way, like I'm just opposite angles.
Are you behind Hopper? Are you behind Hopper?
Yeah, I'm behind Hopper. I'm behind Hopper, probably like 10 feet away from him.
And the streaming's over at this point.
Streaming's over. I'm back there with Bishop. We're just kind of like rolling up cords and putting stuff away. And Dave gets everybody together for the photo. And all of a sudden you just hear this, like it was loud to where I had my back to him and I turned. And as soon as I turned, I knew exactly what happened just because of James's reaction and the way Hopper
that shit hurts. So Hopper probably hit him harder than he meant to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
It was loud. That sucker had to have stung. So yeah, he wow. Yeah, he got serious. And you know what was funny is those four guys interaction is like if you didn't know better, you would think that they're all brothers.
Right.
Just because they ride this line of like completely loving on each other, playful banter and on the verge of fist fighting. Like the whole time. Like at any point in time, you're like, is a fight gonna break out? Like, did that kind of like comment go too far this time? Like now he looks a little serious. And the second one of them senses like the other one is kind of getting serious, or that like comment pissed him off, or that it pissed him off, you'll see him kind of like backtrack a little.
How did it de-escalate?
Hopper, through his laughing, just apologized. And I think he didn't mean to hit him that hard.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he just apologized right away, and then James was just like, "Okay, I accept your apology." Like that, but that's how it was like all weekend. That was the most serious that I've seen him get. Like, if I was in front of James when he was acting like that, I'd have been intimidated for sure.
Yeah, you're looking for a spot to hide. I mean, yeah, he's yeah. Look at Dave's even got his hand out.
Oh yeah, dude. It was yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Dave addresses that on the weekend review. That is something else.
I'm sure he did. He addressed it at the affiliate gathering.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It was funny.
All right. How's the weather in Livermore? Is it just absolutely beautiful?
It's nice, but it's cold. I mean, not as cold as it is around the rest of the country right now, but yeah, it's chilly.
It's nice. I was walking around the backyard with my shirt off, barefoot, looking at all the growth. It's a great day here. All right, Dave Castro weekend review. Title is CrossFit 15 interview, Boys Interrupted Ranch, SAP visit, PJ operator. What's a PJ? Para jumper, para rescue, para
rescue jumper.
Operator fitness test. Didn't we have some guy on the podcast a couple of years ago? He was either a SEAL or Delta Force, and then he turned into an Alaskan para jumper. That was the craziest job I ever heard of. That sounded way gnarlier than being SEAL or Delta Force. Basically, they just sit up there in Alaska and wait for people to call who need help, and then they deploy in helicopters and help people. Insane. Yeah, it sounded nuts. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Monday, January 26, 2026, weekend review. Last week, we did an interview with Jacob Singleton, CrossFit 15. He's out of Australia. He was with Nicole Christensen, and good chat. It's on this YouTube channel now. We did it live, and we answer questions from the viewers. and we asked him a number of questions.
Thoughts about that? Affiliate interviews going on the Castro account as opposed to some sort of games account?
It's crazy. The whole Dave and his own media and just how that's operating is bizarre to me.
Okay. Oh, there'll be more to come to that.
Questions about his gym. And,
maybe a whole show from Souza.
he had a really good story. He's been around for a very long time. So check out that interview. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Big thing this weekend, big weekend, long weekend. We had the boys interrupted here in town. They are working with us on Air National Guard activation.
Boys interrupted is James, Dallin, Justin, and Jason. You know, he seems tired, not like bad tired, but like good tired. You know, like when you just like you had a good work day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had him out there on Sunday too.
Yeah. And Dave has a threshold for human interaction.
It was definitely matched on Saturday for sure.
With where they are traveling to multiple. We did one last weekend in Colorado. Or 2 weekends ago. We did the one this weekend here in San Jose at the SAP Center. But prior to that, they came to the ranch, and the only one who had been here before was Justin Medeiros. The other three had not been here. So we did a number of things. The first thing we did was I had them do the sandbag sprint workout from the 2020.
His camera is still not perfect. I see that dartboard in the background breathing.
Mm-hmm. He's got to shut that back door too. That thing's like blown out.
Games. And at that event, Matt Frazier had the fastest time, and the fastest time this week was by Sprague, and he was like a couple seconds off of that time. And our media team streamed it live. Matt Bishel and Souza actually, they streamed it live to our channel, which is pretty cool.
Crazy cool, by the way. Congratulations. I know you guys had 24 hours notice on that. You ended up rushing out there the day before, checking the pep link, same equipment we used at NorCal. And that's not an easy lift when you know that you got to get footage at the bottom of the hill and the top of the hill, and there's no Wi-Fi there. Good job. Great fucking job. I was stressed out for you guys.
Thanks. Yeah.
And you guys went the extra mile. And you guys went the extra mile and put the drone up. I mean, that's not like just two guys. At one point, I text Bishel. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is on the switcher if you're flying the drone and Souza has the phone? He goes, we're doing both. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. And it was funny.
Crazy.
I was telling him about that. I was like, man, if we just had like one more person. Yeah, because we had nobody at the switcher. And, you know, with like Bill and Chase like commentating and stuff like that, it's hard for them to like interact, and they can't press the buttons on the video caster. But like I had a separate as a phone. So like they could kind of shift between the big screen or the small screen. But when we had them do King Kong, we had me on a mobile. We had like another mobile camera there. Yeah, it was tough. It was understaffed for sure.
Yeah. Well, anyway, good job. It was cool.
I think the conditions, because it was wet here. It's wet right now. That's why everything was green, and there was some sections that it was slippery that they ran through. That's the reason why they didn't beat Matt's time. I've had a lot of people go through it since the games, and nobody's ever beat Matt's time.
I don't know if you can say that.
What do you mean?
Do you think that they would have beat? How far off were they from Matt's time? I mean, just
second.
Do you think they would have beat Matt's time if it was dry?
Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Bro,
all right.
when I have the drone footage, like just the drone footage saved from the local recording, and I was watching it, and like the amount of like when you run through that first portion where that rig is, where it's still set up for the 2020 games, you're in like 2 to 3 inches of water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
so
like
your shoes are fucked after that.
Oh, dude, like not only that, but as soon as you get into that whole hill is muddy.
Yeah.
So like not only are your feet now wet, but you have mud on the hill. And it was funny because as I was watching it go up, like there's a time where Jason almost falls. Sprague goes off to the side and almost goes down into a ditch. When I'm coming up one of the hills, like you could see me almost fully fall down because I got no traction on it. So I think it makes a massive difference in terms of it being wet versus dry.
Crazy. And those are big dudes. So that's 270 pounds pushing into the earth when Jason's carrying the
Yeah, with that bag on your back. So you're
Yeah.
good. Like, they're running up it like this. Now I just had the gimbal and the phone, and I was just trying to keep a shot steady.
It looked
And
good.
even that was difficult.
Looked
Thanks.
good. Looked very steady and very clear. Hey, who's the heaviest out of those 4 guys?
I think Dallin is right now.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I think so. Share it.
Oh, sorry. Shit. Sorry. Thank you. I think I'm being so cool by like pulling it down and then. Okay, here we go.
Since the games, and nobody's ever beat Matt's time. I'd like to get guys like them out here when it's dry in the same conditions that Matt did it in, because then I do think they'll beat it at that point. Just
There aren't guys like them. I can't emphasize enough. This is so cool. This is so cool. They're doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
The podcast, the access, the answering the questions. It's awesome.
Medeiros beat his time though by a number of seconds from the 2020 games. He was still not the fastest of the 5 or the 4, but he still beat his time. Then after that, we had him do King Kong. I did a video on that. I'll put it in the link. We had to modify it, and basically I called it, they modernized it.
Why did they have to modify it?
I think that was Dave's plan. Like he threw
But
it
they
up
didn't
there.
have to. They decided to. He said they have to. They didn't have to.
No, I don't think they had to. I think he just threw it out there, and he was like, "Hey, what is the 2026 version of this look like?" If I remember, kind of the way he phrased it, and they started throwing out different things. So,
and then they came to a consensus.
Yeah, they Jason actually suggested back roll to support on the rings instead of muscle ups.
Oh,
yeah,
that was shot down.
Which would have been that. Yeah, it was, but that would have been cool.
Yeah.
And so they picked heavier weights and more complex or strict versions of the muscle up, and for the handstand push up, freestanding handstand push up. I actually think after watching it and seeing it go down, we should not have done the freestanding hand. Well, we also didn't have judges, so they were just kind of on their own to do everything. But we should have, and Boz had suggested this, but I didn't think we had enough room. But we should have probably done freestanding handstand push up with take a couple steps, walk, go down, come up, go down, come up, like we've done at the games. That would have been better for the range of motion and control of the freestanding handstand push-up.
I don't know. I kind of liked it where they had to stay in that like box.
The box was cool. I disagree with the freestanding. I think they should have done strict parallel.
Oh.
And that to me had more continuity between, like, if you were going to do the back roll to support, where you're like upping the gymnastics skill, then the freestanding makes sense to me in that programming. For me, if you're like, so you took the weight up 500 on the deads from 455 to 500, the clean went from 250 to 275. I would have liked to have seen, since they did strict muscle ups, strict parallel handstand push ups.
And then if you can rep them out, you can rep them out.
You got it or you don't.
Yep. Did they have parallettes there?
They did. I do think that might have been a constraint on the equipment, though. I don't know if they had like enough.
Or para. Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that,
hey, do they have 4 GHDs there?
I only saw 2, but that doesn't mean that they don't have 4, but I only saw 2.
Okay.
They did another workout where they, it was burpees over the bar on the rig up there, and it was kettlebell snatches. So another quick workout. Going back to the actual, the first workout, after we did that, I had the live stream go off air basically. And then up top, I had a rifle set up for them, and I got them all shooting. We shot out to 400 yards. We shot 300-yard targets and 400-yard targets. So I think they had a lot of fun with that.
Did you get to shoot?
No.
Oh.
I thought he was going to ask me. I mean, I ran the hill, right? Like, so I should have got the reward of shooting up there, but no. And that's why, like, when you asked, I didn't say anything about it, because Dave was very much like, hey, are we off? Hey, no cameras on this, that type of stuff. So I didn't know what protocol was as far as people knowing that they shot or not. Of course, I saw all these Instagram posts, and now he's talking about it, so it was totally fine. But yeah, he was like, hey, he basically was like, go offline. When are we going to go offline? When's that drone out of here? And I said, I don't know. And he goes, okay, walk back down the side, kind of signaling that it's done. And so
did the boys like it? Did they like it?
Oh yeah, dude. They had a blast. Oh,
that's good. I'm seeing if Jason's posted anything from Alaska. I don't see any. Are they there now in Alaska? Or are they home now?
I don't know. It sounded to me like they were going pretty much straight there. I wasn't 100% sure on the schedule, but that's what it seemed like.
Then we went to SAP Center where we had close to 300 community members, affiliates and community members. And we
You went there too?
Yes.
Big turnout?
It was a great turnout. Yeah.
300 sounds huge.
everyone that came through a workout on the floor of the SAP Center. And that was pretty cool. Boz programmed a nice little 15-minute AMRAP of push-ups, air squats, and burpees, and then run back and forth. And as a team, you alternated. Then from there, we went into the venue, or we went inside a room and met with affiliates and had an affiliate discussion for a little bit.
They have a room there that's big enough for that?
Yeah. Dude, it's the SAP Center.
All right.
Yeah. They hooked us up and we got a little tour of it. It was cool. Oh, they are in Alaska.
They are? Oh,
Yeah.
they are in Alaska. Oh, I wonder if Justin's Instagram shows
It's good seeing the
anything.
Madero's family out there. The other thing too, I want to just take note of with those foregone, I keep calling them boys, they're freaking men, but those guys was how giving they were to all the people that were at the SAP Center too. Like, it's
like
really
not
cool.
not shy, like doing their they're
Dude.
there and they gave. Yeah, I love.
They
that
were
shit.
completely in the mix. They were like coaching people. They were giving out high fives the whole time. 100% available, like still also being themselves and like joking around and stuff like that. Like it was really cool. And honestly, especially now with their podcast that they do and how much content, like truth be told, like we are very fortunate to have that group because they are like really leaning into everything, CrossFit. And so it's really cool. It's cool to see them out there.
Hey, I remember one year at the games in Carson, the athletes were doing a meet and greet, and I'd say 80% of the athletes were just huddled up together talking. And Jason Kleba was the only one going out and like doing the uncomfortable conversations, having the same conversation with everyone, taking pictures like 500 times. And I remember Travis Bajan starts yelling at the athletes, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get out there and say hi to people. Stop talking to each other," And these guys do that. These guys all have the social. It's like no one wants to do it. You got to, you know what I mean? It's a little awkward at first, but they get into that flow, and they're all great at it. Let's see. This is from Justin's Instagram. Let's see what he's got here.
In all the CrossFit Games media, but has never done a single thing to back it up since the teenage division. All right, I'm passing the phone to someone who built their legacy.
Oh yeah, this is a great clip. I want to save this one for that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy clip.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy clip. Who else is there? I wonder how come they don't have any. They're probably too busy to be running stories.
I 100% like those. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like, sitting here from my gym saying what people should do, but I'm surprised that they didn't have somebody who is managing. CrossFit didn't offer to manage one of their social medias because they have so much that was going on, and there was like so much real-time stuff that could have kept getting like posted up, but they're going to need help because they can't like do all that and then manage all their social media and create content. I do know that Justin had Dallas out there with him, so there'll be a ton of stuff I'm sure that we'll see coming out of Justin's YouTube channel, I imagine.
On Medeiros' that's cool.
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe even the fight, maybe even the little fight.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he had the camera all over the place. Yeah. Hopefully we see that. There was enough cameras on it to see that for sure.
3 back-to-back flights. Now this happens when there are 9 total bags that don't make it on the flight from Seattle to Anchorage, and they're all yours. Wow.
Yeah. Remember I was telling you
that?
Didn't
James his shit didn't make it to the ranch, and then his shit didn't make it to Alaska? So he's just wearing the same underwear. He had to borrow shoes from Dave, right?
I don't know if he borrowed them from Dave. I think Adidas might have just like shipped him something or had him go to a store because he had like brand new Adidas shoes. That's his sponsor. So, or Adidas if you're in Europe. But I don't know how he did it, but he ended up with shoes. Maybe they were Dave's. I don't know, but yeah, he had no stuff. CrossFit, this is the best comment I've ever received. Jesus have been randomly drug tested for his performance. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I've never been accused of steroids or performance enhancing drugs.
And from there,
that's all that Chippendale dancing.
We went into we went into the venue, or we went inside a room and met with affiliates and had an affiliate discussion for a little bit. And that was fun. Talked to
Dave's full fucking 1970s John Travolta right now.
Mm-hmm.
That pompadour.
took questions. We told them all about the games and what was coming up in terms of like the big schedule and things going on, and did a deep dive there. And then after that, opened it up and had some questions, just general questions about CrossFit, and then hung out for a bit. From there, I took the athletes, we went to dinner.
How are the questions? Oh, Shanna saying that Dave hooked him up. Oh, James up.
Oh, okay.
I
Is that
think
what went
you
down?
guys captured the audio where he said Dave gave me these. I think, and Dave has huge feet, and I'm guessing James has huge feet.
Yeah, that makes sense. And he was
How are
trying
the
to get his
questions?
nod out of him.
How are the questions from the affiliates?
The questions were good. The first half of it was just kind of game stuff and asking about, general questions around the CrossFit games. The second half was more of questions around CrossFit, CrossFit HQ. And
It's about the sale.
yeah, there was some about the sale almost right away. Yeah, dude, Don got grilled a little bit. I mean, someone asked about
Don was there too.
Don was there. Yeah.
Any other executives there besides Dave and Don?
I mean,
Carol?
Heather Lawrence was there. I don't know if she's considered an executive, but Heather was there. And then, of course, Boz was there. But no, it's just Don, Dave, Heather, Boz, and then Katie Hogan and Kelly from Seminar staff.
They're the California reps.
And then David Woods was there. He's
Okay.
like partnerships.
Yep.
So he was doing
Good
that.
dude.
And then, the media guys, Vinny and Ian. Yeah, so the questions were interesting, man. Like somebody asked about the sale. And then somebody asked, he goes, "Hey, when last time I heard you talk, you said that there's going to be 30 million CrossFitters by X date, or getting close to that time. Where are we with that?" Oh, I was like, "Damn, Gina." Yeah. It
How
was
did
good.
Don do? That's tough. How did Don do? What did he say about the sale?
Well, Savon, these things it's been a lot. It's been a hard year. So, first off, I just want to,
not
Dude.
the hard year.
it was rough.
I heard someone say the other day on New Year's Eve, God, I hope 2026 is better than 2025. I was like something was wrong with 2025. Like, oh, fucking great. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was,
Fucking amazing year.
man, it was interesting.
We've had an amazing 3 years. I feel
Yeah.
like the world's had an amazing 3 years. This is great.
It's all what you make it, man. It's all what you make it. It's either happening to you or happening for you, right? So yeah, it was interesting because personally, I had maybe like a 15-minute conversation with Don just off to the side.
Oh, at the SAP Center.
Yeah. Yep. And so, that was good. It was good to like chat with him a little bit, and he's asked me some questions and stuff, but I don't know. I just think that at a time right now, the CrossFit community, especially the group of affiliates in that room. I mean, you have a lot of people from Northern California that have had their affiliates for a long time, like where it started out here in Santa Cruz. And so they need to be treated differently.
Yeah, that's a tough crowd. You're right. That's an OG crowd. Either you had an affiliate or you've been CrossFitting since 06.
Yes. And one of the things that I just would have liked to seen is like there was a little bit of like chat before when they had the bigger crowd there when we were down on the floor. And so Don got up and like chatted a little bit, but it was I just don't even really remember what he had said. I just remember looking over to the person next to me and I was like, man, that's not what's needed right now. Like I just kind of remembered what Greg used to do a little bit. And I'm not saying he needs to cast this like vision of something, but he should have just came out and been like, hey guys, I want to say like we are so thankful for each and every one of you. And the work you guys are doing in your affiliates is so important. You guys are the leaders of this community. These red shirts next to me, these are our all-stars. These athletes that are over here that are donating their time, these are our superheroes. Like to have the collection of you guys in this room, I just want to say, like, thank you for what you're doing for this community. And I cannot wait for what 2026 brings. The future is bright and the best years are in front of us.
Did he invoke RFK's name in the new dietary guidelines? We've been right for 20 years. Did he do any of no. Damn.
No, man, no. It was yeah, like I said, it was very low energy, didn't really command the room that much. It was very like some of his answers almost had like more
Is he
left
still
people
in
feeling
mourning?
more uncertain than not.
I was gonna say, is he in a mourning victim phase, or is he like?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it felt like to me. I don't know. I just like, to me, the CEO needs to be selling the vision. You need to be selling the excitement. You need to be talking about where we're going. You need to remind people of how important this is.
Vision
You need to fire them up.
reiterated so much. Yes.
Gosh, that is your number one job. And when you're in that situation amongst those people, like, it's not time to mince words, and it's not time to give these like half-hearted things. Like, it is time to just fire your people up.
Yeah.
And like, you don't even need to like say, oh, this initiative or this or that. Just remind them in the every single day work that those coaches are doing, that those affiliate owners are doing, by them unlocking the doors and rolling up the bay doors. Like, that is the most important thing that they could do. And that work is not going unnoticed.
Yeah.
Like, that to me would have would have fired that group up. And no, we didn't, there wasn't much of that. In fact, when somebody asked about the sale, it was a perfect opportunity for him to be like, it's not on the market anymore. Don't worry about that. You guys know how venture capital operates. They're going to operate how they operate. Right now, we are focused on this year, and we are focused on making this brand stronger. And we are focused on making sure you guys are successful in the future. The only thing you need to worry about is continuing to do the great work that you guys are doing. Like, kill it. Instead, we got a speech on what venture capital did and how we're still in the window. And it's not, it's just like, bro, come on.
I know that was since Greg obviously came from the roots of being a trainer, he always spoke to the trainer and everyone. Sousa, I heard your story about how someone lost 100 pounds. Janet, I heard you moved to a new box. Congratulations. I heard you got an extra 1,000 square feet and it's already too small. So-and-so, good job. You just got your level 3. Everyone give them applause. Yeah, that kind of.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you got your athletes there and you come out and you be like, hey guys, how awesome is this? We have the tip of the spear in here with you guys throwing down and coaching today. Like, we got our L1 seminar staff here. Like, yeah, there just could have been a lot more to just fire people up without having to like fluff it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Downtown San Jose, which downtown San Jose's got a lot of nice restaurants. It's actually pretty cool.
Swanky. It's downtown San Jose swanky.
Well, there we talked about doing some. They wanted.
Hey, it's kind of nicer than Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills, because LA went to shit. Downtown San Jose is like swanky.
Come back to the ranch. The next.
I'm excited for it. And they gave us like a sneak peek about what the layout will look like. And they're closing down like the street in front, which I thought was the best part of Albany, because like it gave you that festival feel.
That was very cool.
They're doing that at the SAP Center, and it's right up a couple minute walk up the way to where you have plenty of shops, coffee shops. There's a Whole Foods there for all you CrossFitters. Like, it'll Vendor Village is going to be out front, like in a parking lot as you come through, which will give it kind of that Carson feel, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm excited for this venue, and I'm really excited that it's out here in San Jose.
I'm stoked where we're staying.
The following day, because the following day at 2, they were flying out to Alaska to do some more stuff with the Air National Guard. I'll get to that in a second. But so they came, before coming back to the ranch, they talked about coming back to the ranch and doing some pegboard stuff, because I have the games pegboard here. And they also, we started talking about, someone said, let's do 10 for time. And then Hopper was like, I'll do 10 unbroken. And I'm like, yeah, right. And I'm like, I don't think you'll do 10 unbroken. And he's like, yes, I will. You know how Jason is. So then that morning they showed up.
No, we don't know how Jason is. We don't get to hobnob with Jason, Dave. We don't know how he.
And they played some basketball, and I was like, all right, let's do the 10. And they kind of were like, no, well, they kind of didn't really want to do it. But then basically, Dallin was like, okay, let's do it. And he's like, how do you want to do it? I'm like, just do it for time. Just try to get your fastest time. And they were all like, it's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes. And I was like, no, I don't think so. And so then they went, and it was definitely not 2 or 3 minutes. Dallin went first, and he was in the 5-somethings, and he felt really bad. He was down on himself, and he was disappointed. And then Sprague went, and he was actually slower than him. Then Medeiros did a couple, stopped. Hopper didn't do it. He did a couple and stopped too. And then Medeiros really made a strategy and a plan to beat Pepper's time, and he ended up beating him.
By the way, when he says Medeiros, he means Medeiros. For anyone who's getting confused, he means just a Medeiros. But anyway, go on.
And so I think he got like 430 for 10. But it was
Oh, I'm gonna give him a win for that. I'm gonna give him a win for that.
it was fun. And then they did a bunch of filming stuff, and then they played some more basketball, and then they took off. So they're in Alaska now. They got there last night.
Yes. When I grew up in San Jose, it was like Stockton. Yes, ghetto as fuck. 3 decades of Silicon Valley money. Yeah, when I remember San Jose was scary. Now it's just Ballerville.
And today, which I'm really excited about, I wish I would have went up there for this. I should have, but I didn't realize they were doing this till yesterday. But they're going to go through the PJ operator fitness test. So PJs, it's the Air Force Pararescue Unit. They go through a tough selection. They're considered special operations in the Air Force. And
they are bad dudes. Those are bad dudes, especially the ones in Alaska, man. Those are bad dudes.
in the Guard, they go to these Guard outposts, and they do a lot of rescue missions. And so especially in Alaska, I imagine they're doing stuff, in the ocean and in the mountains.
They're saving retards who are off the grid all the time.
Denali and all of the wild terrain they have there. So those guys are highly trained at rescue. So they're really fit. They have a PJ operator fitness test, and those guys are going to tackle it today. And it includes a ruck, it includes a swim with fins, it includes a bunch of other things. I'll get the list, and then next week I'll report on it. But I told them, watch out, because PJs are sneaky fit. When I was a SEAL for 12 years, whenever we'd have PJs attached to us, which was often, they were some of the fittest guys on the team. So I don't think, now I'm not suggesting they're going to be fitter than those guys, but I am suggesting, especially if any of the PJs ruck with those guys, I think they'll probably be right with them. Definitely on the swim. If any of the PJs swim with them, I think a few PJs will likely beat them on the swim. So I told them, keep me informed on how that all goes, because I'm really excited about hearing how they do in the PJ operator fitness test. All right, let's jump into comments. At Avera9636, Dave, have you ever read War is a Racket by Smedley Butler? Utmost respect for most men and women who have served, but few know who they are, serving and to what end. No, I have not read that. Sounds interesting.
Dale Saran has recommended that book to me a lot.
Oh, really?
War is a Racket. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Was hilarious, so I just want to point this out. Rescue dog.
Oh boy.
Hiller, Dave, if you ever become CEO again, would you hire someone who have served, but few know who they are, serving and to what end? No, I have not read that. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. At Autistic Hiller, Dave, if you ever become CEO again, would you hire Sevon back, and what would his official title be? No, I think he's best. I think he's having fun doing what he's doing, and he wouldn't want to be reined in. And I think if in this unlikely situation that I was ever CEO again.
How can that be unlikely? How can that be unlikely? Hey, dude, would you say it's fair to say we went from Greg Glassman, who is the smartest man on the planet, who also is in touch with reality, to two tech bros, to not go back to one of Greg's proteges? Like, what the fuck is going to clearly the best leader who's ever been in CrossFit, to Dave Castro. I mean, I don't fucking get it. Listen, guys, everyone who knows, like, whether you like Dave or don't like Dave, like, if he became CEO, you would start seeing changes like right away. Like, people move when that dude enters the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right? Shit gets done.
Yeah, he's what you'd refer to as a wartime CEO, which means like it's default action. Like everything is just like go. Everybody owns their projects. Everybody owns whatever it is that they're working on. It's kind of decentralized in the sense of like having a chain of command to get stuff done or to push initiatives or ideas. And that's exactly who we need right now. That type of CEO. The other thing too is
you nailed it. It's action. It's like, there's no like emails and bullshitting and sitting around drinking Mai Tais. It's fucking go time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I have this idea. Okay, go for it. A week later, like, where's the idea? Was it published? Are you done? Where are you on the thing? Like
Yes.
that's how it needs to be. Not like,
Yes.
oh, well, we're waiting approval. We're getting out of the team. We're still ideating on it. It's like, no. Like start
Are
executing.
these people stupid? If you own this fucking company, put this guy fucking in charge. It's so easy. And then you can drink Mai Tais.
The number one issue, the way that I see it, the number one issue, everything considered, is that they're not underneath the same roof. HQ.
Right. But even if they were under the same roof, if they don't have someone who trusts people and is just implementing things one after the other, newsletter, new podcast, new posters going out to the affiliates for the open. I mean, just has to be. He's just highly effective in getting things done.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that, but like, I even think if you take this group as is and you put them all in an office where they have to show up 9 to 5 to get stuff done, I bet I think you already see a 5x improvement. Yeah.
Damn.
The biggest issue is remote work. 100%. Like, this is not a conglomerate corporation where you're just another clog in the wheel type deal. Like this is and should be treated as a startup company right now. Like, it needs to be, there's no Martin Luther King Day, so you move the meetings because it's a holiday.
Right.
It's not a holiday.
No, there's no holidays.
What I mean? Like, there's not like, oh, well, the boys interrupted are out on the ranch, but it's a Saturday, so we don't really know. No, it's not a Saturday. They're here, they're doing stuff. We need to be default action to this.
Yes.
And so that, in my opinion, needs to be the number one thing. Is like, it needs to be treated like a startup. It needs a wartime CEO, and every single person outside of like accounting or something needs to be underneath the same roof.
I've never known Dave to go on vacation in 20 years.
If you're working on what you love to do, and you feel the momentum, and there's a whole entire group of people that are depending on the strength of this brand, like it's sorry, you don't, take your laptop with you on vacation.
Yeah, make sure you go to a new affiliate every day in the town you're in.
James left his vacation 5 days early.
Who, James Sprague?
Left Hawaii 5 days early to come out here
for this. Yeah.
Yep.
To bring him back, I would want to rein him in a lot more, and I don't think he's willing to do that. At Anthony TPA 225.
Oh, Davey, let me apply for the job. I would go back if Dave asked me. Sevon only goes on vacation to his friends' properties. That's true. It's true. And the first thing I ask is people. I'm surrounded by the most generous people in the world, but I always ask, where am I going to do my podcast? Like a spoiled little brat. I'm going to Hawaii. Thank you, Sarah Cox.
9. Hey, Dave, is it true that Sevi used to beat you on all the open workouts when he's employed at HU? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no, but I mean, that's the point of the open. Go back and look at go back and you can find the results, right?
I don't ever remember ever beating Dave in a workout, but we did do this workout in the early days where there were 135-pound thrusters in it, and there was only one bar, and it was me, him, Justin Berg, and someone else. I don't know if it was Hobart or Adrian or someone, and we were in his garage. And I remember they put me at the end because they thought I was the weak link, right? And I ended up pushing up against the group the whole time. That's my only, and I'll never forget it. Yeah, I'll never forget it.
I also don't know if he did it every year. I don't think he signed up some years. At Henny, and he wasn't as fit as he is now, I don't think, back then. At Henny Terry,
I was way fitter back then. Fuck you.
Really calling you out.
5340. Shout out to Chad and Candace Theron for delivering an epic level 2 course in Pretoria, South Africa. Really excited about the growth of CrossFit in Africa, and would love to be part of that growth in any way, whether on the sports side or by helping grow the brand and education. Also looking forward to the release of the Garage affiliation. Yeah, Chad and Candace are great, so pretty cool to hear. Thank you for...
What's happening in South Africa? They went from 5 gyms to 10?
For the feedback or for the note. At Dwizzle77, looking like a damn Christopher Nolan movie with this new camera. So I definitely have a new camera. It's a Sony ZV-E10 that Jay Vera recommended, and I have some lights and the mic. So I have a dedicated station now for doing this. Before, I was using my work computer and bouncing back and forth. Transitioning from my work computer to also doing this sort of stuff. Now I just have a dedicated station. It's working out great. I
was okay with bouncing back and forth and him not switching to transition. I was fine with bouncing back and forth.
Really happy with that. At 5 a.m. Squat Club, did you get a new camera or light, or is it the framing looks good? Yep, camera, all of it, lights. At Brandon Lindberry, responding.
Oh, that's why he's symmetrical now in the center. That must have been driving Jay Vera fucking bonkers.
Absolutely.
Oh, no wonder he's dead center now. The board used to be over his left shoulder, the dartboard. That's crazy.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he shifted the whole thing. He
Yeah.
hooked my
And the
setup
cat made-
too.
What?
Jay did my
What?
setup too.
Oh, yeah, yours is nice. Your camera doesn't breathe.
Insight.
No.
I agree. The coach's plans, the coach's notes, plans, etc., are great, and 4,500 is still worth the affiliate fee. What just rubbed me wrong a little bit was CAP was used as a big selling point used by HQ whenever they're raising the affiliate fees, and now it seems as if this is
So here's a guy who was talking about he didn't like the cap shit giving away free. Dave responds to it, then he responds again. Hey, this is 2026 discussion. This is why the week in review is so important. This guy felt heard.
Mm.
This guy fucking felt heard, and he came back, and he's not like, fuck you. He's happy that he was heard. That was enough for him. That's enough for most of us.
Mm-hmm. Just want to be seen.
Yeah.
consolidating programming and saving money. Thanks, Dave. I think it's consolidating programming to optimize our team and just making the CAP workout and main site as best as they can be, and also have a cohesive storyline between the two working together. At Kenneth Lap, Dave, cool to see the Army and partnership keep going strong. Has there ever been any interest or effort to bring it to the Marine Corps? So definitely effort, or definitely interest, effort. We're doing a couple courses with the Marines in the next couple weeks in February. And so trying to get more penetration there, let's say. We've had a lot of work with the Marines in the past. And so
What are you laughing at?
His word penetration.
He
Yeah,
yeah.
laughed at it too.
I don't know how it works, but it used to be that if you were in the Army, you could go to your level 1 and the Army would pay for it. You just had to find the website to fill in the shit. They should have that for everyone in the military. Everyone.
I think trying to resurrect some of that relationship would be cool. At Justin 1, hey Dave, have you read Malcolm X? So I read Alex Haley's book on Malcolm X. Really cool book. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed learning about his story.
That book changed my life.
And his journey and his transformation through all of that journey. So highly recommend it. Also,
Malcolm X, while he was in jail, took a dictionary and wrote the entire dictionary down on a binder paper.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, huh? I feel like you'd become like a freaking, what's the word, linguist at that point. Like your vocabulary would just be insane.
It's pretty fucking cool that he did that.
Yeah.
So Martin Luther King story. That's a great story too. Highly recommend that too. Okay, that's the week in review. Thanks for watching.
Boy, the shit coming about the documents that are released recently on Martin Luther King are crazy. Crazy. All right, another week in review down. Got to pee like a racehorse.
Okay, that was cool.
If he wasn't also super smart, he'd just be a crazy person, though.
Wouldn't we all?
I remember all the jarheads sucking down cigs at my first level 1.
CrossFat, you're getting too many clues out there. Who is CrossFat?
He took his level 1 then at Camp Pendleton.
Bum, bum, bum. You want to come watch the games doc with me?
Oh, when is it?
The same day as the Open. Are we going to get media access to that? The Open announcement?
Where are you going to watch the games doc? I wonder if I got an invite.
It's at
who'd it come from, the invite?
It came from, well, I got from two different ones. It came from HQ. I don't know if I'm allowed to say where it is. Probably I'll put it in the private chat.
If I just type in CrossFit into my oh, I did get an invitation.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Wow.
CrossFit? What are you doing? Who are you?
Oh shit, it's there. I wonder how they're going to show it there. Hey, if you want to move the location, they have a theater in Santa Cruz where we screened Every Second Counts for the first time. It's world premiere.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's, they're not going to give us media access to that Open announcement, are they? The base is like, I don't even think we have the correct IDs to get on there. Do you have your real ID?
No, I have a passport.
Yeah, me too. I think like a real ID was required to get on base or something.
I ordered 3 crabs in the mail for my son's new fish tank.
Nice. I didn't know you
Who-
could mail crabs.
Yeah, you can mail. I didn't know that either. That you can mail fish too.
Hmm.
So curious how that's going to work out.
Yeah.
You can get a visitor's pass easy enough. I'll be the official boots on the ground correspondent for the first open announcement.
Is that true?
Is it at Moffett Field?
Yeah.
It's the same day as the open announcement?
Yeah.
Because they're not close to each other, the venue they've chosen.
I know. That's what I thought too. I thought it was going to be at the same location as the open announcement, but apparently it's not.
The trailer looks sick.
Yeah, it does look cool.
All right,
does
love
look cool.
Love you guys. Sousa, thank you.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning, I have on
Jamie Walton,
from Method Training.
Method Training CrossFit.
Can't wait. All right. Thanks, Sousa.
Adios.
Let's see. I should do this probably. Okay. No, not that.
Nice. What are you trying to do?
Play video commercial, Wattify commercial.
Oh, so when you do it, you got to go to media assets, and then you go at the very top, it's brand. And then when you switch brand, we could come here and then ready.
Oh, yeah.
You show up every day to change lives. You manage a million little details, all of them critical. We get it. We know the founder mindset because Wattify was built from the ground up, just like you. We know details because we're true partners who fine-tuned every nuance of our own platform to make it work seamlessly for you. We know customer service because we obsess over customer satisfaction. You need a partner who understands your business and a platform that helps you run it like a well-oiled machine. More than another vendor, we're a partner who cares about your success as much as you do, powering your vision into a reality and your business into a legacy. We provide tech that can keep pace with your growth. The founder hustle never stops, and you wouldn't have it any other way. But with the right tech partner, you can focus on doing what you love, while we run things behind the scenes, making your business as strong as your clients. We're Wattify. We're built to